Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to discuss the sample paper of National Cyber Olympiad for class 5th. For class 5th, total number of questions are going to be 50. It will also have 3 sections. The first section will be of logical reasoning, second will be of computers and IT, and third will be of achievers section. Section 1 will contain 10 questions of 1 mark each. Computers and IT section, which is section 2, will contain 35 questions of 1 mark each. And the last section, Achievers section, will contain 5 questions and those will be of 3 marks each. The syllabus will be as follows. The section 1 will be based on, that is the logical reasoning section will be based on patterns, analogy, and classification, coding decoding, geometrical shapes, mirror images, water images, embedded figures, direction sense test, ranking test, alphabet test, and logical sequence of words and puzzle test. This is all about section 1, which is logical reasoning section. Section 2, which is computers and IT section, will contain questions from input and output devices, hardware, software, storage devices, memory, and questions based on memory will contain questions from primary and secondary memory, MS Paint, introduction to multimedia, MS Word. In MS Word, the questions will be from paragraph formatting using paragraph group, drop, cap, document views, inserting graphics, that is pictures and shapes, clip arts, symbols, smart art, multimedia object, text box, inserting header and footer in a document and exploring its features. It means you should be familiar with MS Word. Then introduction to MS PowerPoint. You need to be familiar with MS PowerPoint also. MS PowerPoint is used to make presentations. So questions of MS PowerPoint will be from components of MS PowerPoint, Windows and its features, inserting graphics, that is pictures and shapes, clip arts, symbols, smart art, multimedia object, text box, inserting header and footer, and exploring its features. Also, running slideshows, presentation views. So you should be familiar with MS Paint, MS Word, and MS PowerPoint. And other questions will be from internet, computer networks, using Windows 7, and latest development in the field of IT. Okay, so the questions, 35 questions of computers and IT will be from this section and the syllabus as mentioned. Then 5 questions of achievers section, that is section 3, will contain high order thinking questions and syllabus will be same as section 2. Now let's see the sample paper. First of all, it contains some questions of logical reasoning. First question says, how many times exactly 2x occur together? So we have to read the question carefully and see it is saying how many times exactly 2x occur together. So we need to find out this pattern in the given sequence. Okay, so let's see. I can see 2x here. Then I can see 2x here. And then I can see 2x here. So in total, I can see that 2 x's together occur 3 times in this question, in this sequence. So the answer will be D. Okay. Okay. The x occurs 3 times. I said 2, sorry for that. X occurs 3 times. Now let's see question 2. Which of the following options replaces the question mark in the figure X? So we are given a figure and we have to find out which of the following options replaces the question mark. So as you can see, first of all, see, we can directly reject A and B because there are 3 lines in this figure. Okay, so we should accept only options from C and D. And when you will observe, the inner figure is making a square. So if we will use this D option, it will make a square in the right hand side, while the correct pattern should be the square should be in the left hand side. So the correct answer here is C. Okay, now let's see question 3. If mathematics is coded as this thing which is given here, then how will Olympiad be coded? Now, if you will see carefully this code, you will observe that in this code, mathematics is written in reverse order. As you will see, M is here and M is written in the last, and S is here and S is written in the front. So if we will just reverse Olympiad, it will be written as, let me write it down here, D A I P M Y L O. Okay, so the correct option here is, if you will see, it will be D A I P M Y L O. The option C is correct here. Okay, now let's see question 4. Which number lies in the circle and square but not in the triangle? We have to see this figure which is given here, and we have to find the number which lies in the circle and square, but it should not lie in the triangle. If you will observe carefully, only 2 is the number which lies in the square as well as circle. If you will see 1 lies only in the square, it doesn't lie in both circle and square. If you will see 3, it lies only in circle. And if you will see 4, 5, 6, all these 3 numbers lie in triangle as well. So only 2 is the correct option. So here B is the correct answer. Now let's move forward and see the questions from Computer and Information Technology. Let's see which of the following is not a Windows 7 Aero feature. So Windows 7 offered some Aero features. We have to tell which of the following is not a Windows 7 Aero feature. Aero Snap is a feature, Aero Peak is a feature, Aero Shake is a feature, but Aero Bump is not a feature in Windows 7. So the correct option is Bump. Next is question 6. A search engine that searches multiple search engines is called. We have to tell the name of the search engine that searches multiple search engine. It is called meta search engine. The correct option is A. Okay, it gathers the data from other search engines and then it shows the data. So that is why it is called meta search engine. Now let's see question 7. Multimedia is used for many purposes like. So multimedia, we have to tell why multimedia and how and where it is used. So the options are education, advertising, playing games. As you can see, multimedia is used in all 3 options. So the correct option is all of these. Now we have to find out the odd one in question 8. The first option represents Safari. The second option represents Google Chrome. The third options represent Opera browser, and D represents Apple. Now, as you will see, all the three options A, B, C represents a web browser, while D represents Apple, which is a company. So the odd one here is D, Apple, because all these three represents web browser. Now let's come to next part, question 9. Okay. Now let's read question 9. What is the significance of star icon placed adjacent to the sender name in inbox of Gmail? So this image shows us the image of inbox of Gmail. Now, when do we put these star icons? We put these star icons to mark something important. Okay, so let's see the options. To mark them as spam message, no. Spam message are not marked by star. To easily mark certain messages as important, or to indicate that you need to reply to them later. Yes, that is the correct option. B is the correct option. Let's see the other options as well. Star marked mail will be deleted after some time automatically. No, it doesn't happen. Star marked mail will move to trash folder after 30 days. No, that is also incorrect. Star mark is always used to mark messages as important. Okay. Now let's see question 10. Which of the following devices emits computer audio as audible audio? So we have to tell which of the following options gives us the audio. Trackball? No, it doesn't. Cursor? No. Webcam? No, it is used for videos, for recording our videos. D, speaker. Yes, D is the correct option. It emits computer audio. Next, question 11. Which of the following icons of MS PowerPoint 2010 is used to insert the characters like square, copyright, etc. that are not present on the keyboard? Okay, so as you can see, such icons are not present on the, such characters are not present on the keyboard. We need to insert them. So let's see the options. The A option represents equation. No, this option is not used to insert the icons or the characters like copyright. B represents word art. No, it is also not used. Then C is used to represent images. No, it is also not used. Sorry, C is for shapes. Okay. And D is for symbol. That's correct. D is used to insert the characters like square or copyright. So here the correct option is D. Next is the small picture representing a program in Windows 7 is called. We have to tell a program which is represented by small picture in Windows 7. That is called an icon. An icon is something on which if we will double click, it will open a program. Okay. Now let's see question 13. While working in MS Paint, the option which is used to show the drawing in a small reference window is. So the question says, when we work in an MS Paint, and if we want to see the drawing in a reference window, if we want to just see the image of the drawing, what is that option called? Grid? No. Zoom in? No. Bitmap? No. Thumbnail? That's correct. Thumbnail is the option which is used to show the drawing in a small reference window. Okay. Now let's see the achievers section. Question 14 says, Mr. Kumar is making a presentation for his company in which he is required to include some graphics, audio, and video clips. Okay. So here, Mr. Kumar is going to make a presentation for his company and he is required to put some graphics, audio, and video clips in his presentation. Which of the following options will help him to insert a video clip in MS PowerPoint? The first option is used for audio. The B option is used for inserting images. C option is used for inserting equations. And the D option is used to insert a video clip. So the correct option here is D. Okay. Now let's see the next question and the last question. The question 15 says, which of the following type of expansion cards can be inserted into a computer motherboard via expansion slot to allow television signal to be received by a computer system? Okay. This B, C, and D. The B and C option represents your SD cards, external cards, memory cards, and C option represents your memory card reader. So the correct option here is A. So this was the last question of this sample paper. I hope you all enjoyed it, and this is going to be very helpful for all of you. That's all for today. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.